who am I if I'm not the champion? Everyone calls me champ. I've been the champ for such a long period of time. I've won so much on the biggest stage, and now here I am, humiliated and embarrassed in front of the entire world.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Ohashi, and today we are in New York with Jordan Burroughs, the gold medalist going to 2016. And you want to talk about that for a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think that when you go into an event and you only think about one thing, and that's to win, when that doesn't happen for you, it's devastating. You have to rebuild yourself somehow, mentally, psychologically afterward, because you question everything at that point. Now everything you have done seems like a failure. I'm like, the last 3 years that I prepared for this have went to waste. I'm a much better athlete than I was 4 years ago, but I was a champion 4 years ago, and now I'm nothing. Yeah, I took a lot of time off after 2016 because I was just beat up physically and mentally. I was like, I need a break. I need some time away. And I was contemplating, I didn't want to come back because I was embarrassed. Not that I physically couldn't do it anymore, but I was just like, if I come back, people are gonna see me and I have to face the questions of why I didn't perform at my best at my last competition. I took maybe 2 to 3 months off, and I went to a training camp and I wrestled with one of the guys on Team USA, and I did really well. And I'm like, damn. I can remember texting my wife that night, and I was like, I'm pretty good still. And she was like, duh. She's like, no crap. Like, of course you're still good. You had one freaking bad day. Like, she was like trying to snap me out of it. Like, I was delirious. She's like, snap out of it. You're fine. You're gonna go back. You're gonna wrestle. You had a bad day. It happens to everyone. My coaches, they actually came back and they sat on my couch across from me. They're like, what do you want to do? Like, when you stepped into this realm, in this arena of sport, you say you wanted to be the best ever. You wanted to break the record for most world and Olympic titles and be the best that this country has ever seen. I'm like, yeah, I do. And they were like, well, what's changed? And I'm like, nothing, really. Like, and it was like, yeah, it's hard. It's just gonna take you a little longer to get to where you want to be, but like, the goal is still intact. It's just one less tournament that you get to do it at. And I think it really kind of changed my perspective, as I was like, wow, I can still do this. Like, there's still gold to be had, right? There's still wins on the table. Just like fun to be had, moments to be captured.
You talked a lot about 2016 and overcoming a lot of struggles and hardships. What would the perfect Tokyo 2020 look like for you?
For sure, gold for me. I want to win. And I don't have to win. It's not necessary for me to feel like I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish in my career, but I would like to. I think that leading up into Tokyo, I'm approaching it the same way I approached 2016, just with a little more perspective, a lot more perspective, let's say it that way. And a lot of people are in my corner that have encouraged me and shown me that I'm much more than what I do. And so regardless of how Tokyo turns out, whether I make the team or not, whether I perform at my highest level or not, I still feel good about who I am and what I'll do moving forward. But yeah, when I go into 2020, the expectation is to go make an Olympic team and to go kick some butt.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And keep your eye out for Jordan on his journey to Tokyo 2020.